Hi, welcome to Harris Motorsport Reviews. I'm your host Jordan Harris, and today I have a Nissan Qashqai. The original Nissan Qashqai came out in 2006. This particular model is a 2015. It shares its platform with the Renault Kadjar. Although the Nissan Qashqai that I've got here is a 2015, the particular model I have is a 2018. I rented this Nissan Qashqai from Enterprise Rent-A-Car here in Northampton. Click on the link below to go to their website. So in this review of the Nissan Qashqai, I'm going to go through the exterior of the vehicle, the interior of the vehicle. I'm going to see what it's like to drive, and at the very end, we're going to start up by looking at the exterior of the vehicle. The exterior of this particular one is a much improvement on the previous generation. The previous generation was a little bit too boxy. It wasn't even particularly good looking. This is far more aggressive in its body styling, and in my opinion, I think it looks much better for that reason. Having said that, when you come out the back, you can still see design cues from the previous generation, particularly in the lights. They're much more updated than the older one, but you can still see where the original style came from. Whilst we are up back, we might as well have a look into the boot. You do get quite a bit of boot space in this car, and on top of that, if you wanted extra space, you can take these apart. You get even more space down there. Hidden underneath the boot floor, you find a spare wheel, an inflation kit. The Nissan Qashqai does feature these alloy wheels that are unique to this vehicle. Whilst the key does look like that, you can remove the key here, like that, and use the slot here to lock and unlock it. Most cars seem to be doing away with this feature now, but it's nice to see it on a car. If we head up to the back of the Nissan Qashqai, we do have 3 seats here. You can fold the middle seat to get you 2 cup holders. You got a place here to store some whatever you want in there, and another little cubby hole there. It's pretty comfortable in here, to be fair, and for me at least, there's plenty of headroom. If you did want extra space, you can remove the parcel shelf and fold the seats down. With the seats folded down, you do double the amount of space that you have. The engine actually has a turbocharger, and it's 1.5 litres in cubic capacity. Just like in most cars, you can adjust the mirrors electronically, and if you were to press this button here, the mirrors will fold in. You can also lock rear passengers from opening the window. This is mainly designed to stop children from opening the window. Down in the driver's footwell, we've got the hood release and the fuel cap release. You would pull them towards you to open both of them. In order to make the cruise control work, you'd press this button and then down, and it will be set. The infotainment comes with a few quality of life features. A day in night mode that will automatically toggle the screen brightness depending on the time of the day. You got sat nav. Maps is also included in the sat nav. You also have backup cameras in this one. You can press that button to see what's around you with this top-down view, which is really good, really helpful when you're parking, and this also shows you what's around you as well. You can also Bluetooth your phone and listen to your own music via the infotainment system, but you wouldn't use Apple CarPlay. It just plays your music through your phone. As this particular Qashqai is not the top of the range one, these are the 2 features that we do have: lane assist and the fuel stop-start thing. These other buttons are for things like traction control and various other things. Because it's not spec'd up high enough, I don't know what these are for. Also in the dome light area, we do have this button here, which down by the driver's wheel, we do have heated seats. We also have a storage area which has this little compartment which you could probably just store a phone or a wallet in there, or a bigger one where you can store lots of things. Inside you do have the auxiliary cord, the USB cord, the 12-volt charger, and I've got my own phone charger in there at the moment. The seats are electronically moved. Some of them are moved manually, but this particular one is electronic, which is pretty nice. As you can see in the speaker, we do have a Bose speaker all around. Both of the mirrors do come with a light. Now to see what it's like on the road. It's actually pretty quiet in here. You can hear the engine a little bit, but then that's normal for a car this size. But the road noise is pretty good. Yeah, it's very good, the road noise. It's comfortable actually. These aren't leather seats, they're more of that pretend leather stuff. But I've got heated seats, that's comfortable enough. It gets up to speed, you know, reasonably well. I don't know what the top speed of this is. It's a car you wouldn't want to go past 80 really. It's not ideal for high speeds. It's more of a family car. It's quite a large family car. I do think when you're going into tight spaces, it does feel like it's what's the best way of saying that? Too wide. The car is kind of too wide. Where I actually live, it's the parking sensors are beeping at me like crazy just to get around to where I park. But other than that, you know, it's a fun car, ish. It does its purpose really well. It's not the sort of car you want to speed around tight and twisty corners or high speed runs. It's not designed for that at all. It's very much a family car, and it does that really well. You got plenty of space in the back. It's actually really economical, especially if you got the diesel version. I've driven the diesel one before and I was on the motorway getting like 70 miles to the gallon. It's crazy. This particular one is a petrol though, so it doesn't quite do quite as well. But yeah, it's a good car actually. Whilst I was on the topic of speed, we might as well try a 0 to 60 run.